Do I really enjoy fashion? No, I don't. But I enjoy creating beautiful things, and that's got nothing to do with fashion. Fashion is marketing, it's not creativity. I think that modern luxury is not about things that you just buy, which is expensive and hoard in stock, but modern luxury is about things that are of great value because you can use them again and again. The high jewelry language worldwide needed to change, and there are many people disrupting it in different ways. So this is my disruption. India never really had branded jewelry because, in India we always bought jewelry with the idea of hoarding wealth. But it was never bought with the idea of consumption. It was always bought with the idea of investment. But if consumption and investment can be put together, that's the future of modern investment. The phase that we are going through right now is unusual only because we have gone through a very unusual circumstance. Whether this is a phase, that's why we call it a phase and not a moment. Not time. Like whether this phase is going to truly define what's going to happen in the next few years is yet to be seen. I think anything that's going to happen in fashion for the next 5 or 6 years is not going to define what's going to happen in fashion in the next 20 years. I'm very, very fluid because, for me, something has to excite me. I have a very volatile instinct, and I have trained myself to listen to it again and again. Following your instincts actually make you happy. I put my Bollywood chapters to rest in the sense that, it was a phase, I enjoyed it, I did it. I'm a person who's constantly evolving, and I think there is a time when it was important.
Yes.
I think this is a time when we need to evolve to bigger and better things. The idea of India cannot be just controlled or projected by Bollywood alone. There's so much more to India than this Bollywood, and I think working too much with Bollywood makes people's idea about India very myopic. Okay. And that is something that I don't like. I love Bollywood. I love the soft power of what it has done to the world. But India is not a sum total of Bollywood and cricket. There is so much more to India than that. One of the biggest things that I'm very grateful about, I enjoy my money. I've made a lot of money in my life. I enjoy my money, but tomorrow if every penny was to be taken away from me, I would never think about it again, or I would never look back. So I'm not attached to money. So when you're not attached to money, it gives you a lot of clarity and to be able to understand what your real needs are. I was never attached to money, even when I had no money. I don't think I would have built Sabya if I was not ambivalent to money. For a lot of people who have really done, and I don't want to put myself up there with them, but I'm saying a lot of people who really have done great things in life, they have done not because they needed the money, but they wanted to do better things. Do I really enjoy fashion? No, I don't. But I enjoy creating beautiful things, and that's got nothing to do with fashion. Fashion is marketing, it's not creativity. I do clothes, I don't do fashion. You do fashion when clothes are multiplied with marketing.
Yes.
Do we not do marketing? Yes, we do. But fashion is a separate thing. Fashion will only tell you, buy this today to make it not relevant tomorrow so they can buy something else tomorrow.
Of course.
My middle class moralities and probably my sense of self doesn't allow me to do that, because why do you want to throw away and discard something beautiful that you have made and people have paid tons of money? Somewhere down the line, I think you need to understand what is good evolution and what is bad evolution. For me, good evolution in bridal wear is to make sure that, you work with fabrics in such a way that you still give the look but don't have to weigh people down. So that people have more mobility and comfort. What happens, we suffer because of our vanity, because we all want to look good. But if you could make clothing that catered to vanity, but yet at the same time also had comfort, because you have hit the golden spot. Because that's the most difficult thing to do, because people look the best when they're comfortable. There's only one word that defines good brands from mediocre brands. It's called integrity. A white shirt and denim is not only deceptive and charming, but it also becomes a gate pass to many other places depending on how you put it together. For me, white is it's a very dress-up color. It's very difficult to do white and shades of white. And I also think that it's very strong and pristine. And like I said, that's also a color that can, For me, everything right now borders on versatility. How can I use something in many different ways, and why it really lends itself? Leonard Cohen's music. You know, when I listen to his music, it opens up characters in fictional places and and ideas inside my head. So, you know, like when I have to go to a place for inspiration, I always go to music. Spring, summer, because I come from a tropical country, and I am also someone who gets very happy and enchanted by sunshine and sunlight and warmth. I don't do cold places very well, and I think spring is also such a joyous season. I would definitely do a very, very cozy outer jacket, maybe a puffer that would double up as a very comfortable sofa on which you can sit and munch popcorn and watch TV. You know, we think that aliens exist in dark places and they are lonely and alone. So I would definitely do something which is a brocaded silk with lots of floral patterns, because I think we need to show them happiness that belongs to our part of the world. I have 7 dogs. I would definitely design clothing. Inspiration starts at home for my dogs first. But honestly, if I were to answer this question right, I would say that I would not do it at all, because you see, they're just so beautifully made by nature. Why cover them up? Growing up, I was fascinated by Spider-Man. If I were to dress him for his wedding, I would probably just give him a white linen shirt with a pair of white linen pants and a paisley printed ivory silk tie.
Oh, I love
as a chill.